Hi everyone, and welcome to your weekly Pick a Card Tarot readings for the week of January 29th. If you're new here, my name is Sydney, I'm the tarot guy next door, and I use my cult knowledge and intuition to help guide you towards the life you want. If you have a question for the cards, you'll find information on how to get a private reading below. I also do a live stream on TikTok on Friday mornings, you should check it out. I'll be doing 5-card open readings, and here are the decks that I have for you. We have the Tarot de Marseille with Amethyst, the Classic Rider-Waite-Smith with Carnelian, and the Tarot of the Divine with Green Aventurine. We also have 4 different oracle cards to choose from 4 different decks. So go ahead and pick which tarot deck and which oracle card resonate with you the most. It's totally fine if you're drawn to more than one, and as always, you can pause this video if you need more time. As always with collective readings, take what resonates with you and leave aside what doesn't. If you want to jump straight to your reading, you'll find timestamps right below. And with that, let's go right to the readings. All right, group 1, let's see what we have for you for this week. Okay. Interesting. This should be pretty much perfect for you. Nice. Okay. Group 1, this is looking like a pretty big week, but it's also a week that can be summarized in a sentence that I say a lot, that I've been saying a lot in these videos, which is that there's opportunity in the chaos. The chaos and the opportunity are mainly rooted in these cards here. Obviously, we have the Judgment card in the middle of the whole reading, which I often read as a wake-up call. And something that struck me also as I was pausing this video, first of all, you have all major arcana cards except for this 8 of Cups here, signaling advancement towards a goal. So I see the opportunity not as an opportunity to complete something, but an opportunity to move something forward a lot, to reach a benchmark or to make strides towards something. And it's looking like it's something that you've been trying to make for a while. But yeah, I'm glad that I finished that sentence. But what I wanted to say earlier, something that struck me while I was looking at these cards is the blonde women. Blonde woman, blonde woman, blonde woman, blonde woman. And after noticing this, I'm almost reading these as different aspects of the same person, i.e. presumably you. Remember, we all have the entire deck inside of us, so any card can be any gender. Don't worry about that. But I'm having a feeling that whatever you've been sitting on has an opportunity to rise to the surface that is seized within the chaos. And the key to do this is to give yourself the space to notice. Yeah, just be on the lookout for opportunity. And if your gut tells you that you have an opportunity, I would trust it, and I would take action that is aggressive as you can take within reason. Yeah, that is what this is sounding like. So that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked your reading, please give this video a like, and you can use the timestamps in the description to jump to the oracle card portion. I'll see you there. All right, group 2, let's see what we have for you for this week. Okay. Don't panic. We have very happy cards in very strategic places in this reading. So I'd just like to point that out right out the gate. This should be close to perfect. Yes, it is. Group 2, based on the vibe that I'm getting from these cards, this is looking like a week filled with things that might look like catastrophes on the surface, but that ultimately are not taking you off the path towards your wish, towards your dream. Obviously, when we have the 3 only upright cards in the entire reading are the 9 of coins, the 9 of cups, the 9 of swords, and the 10 of coins. That is mixed signals to say the least, but the fact that this Nine of Swords here is flanked by the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Coins, I always put the bottom of the deck on this side here, is telling me that whatever setbacks that this week might have in store for you might knock you off your A game in the short term, but I don't see even a slight deviation from whatever North Star has been guiding you to this point. Heavily reinforced by the Ten of Coins at the bottom of the deck, underpinning the entire reading. So yeah, it's difficult to add anything, honestly, because of these three reverse cards here, these are cards that we're generally happy to see, but obviously in reverse, not so much. And it's difficult, like, there are different ways to interpret these cards. Obviously, being knocked off your A game, not really being able to do the things that you would rather do. Maybe something from the past. I don't like reading the Six of Cups as the past. In general, I think it's very surface level and tacky. But given the reading as a whole, and given that these three reverse cards, A, can be read in multiple different ways, and B, don't really seem to matter in the grander scheme of things. That's kind of why I'm content leaving it to that. So hopefully you will keep that in mind. And as long as you keep your big why in check, it's looking like any nervousness, though understandable, can be eased without deviation from the big mission, basically. So that's a good note to end on. If you liked your reading, please give this video a like, and you can use the timestamps in the description below to jump to your Oracle card reading. I'll see you there. All right, group 3, let's see what we have for you. As is customary, I'm going to name each card before putting it. What is this? The Knight of Swords. Five of Cups, both reversed. Don't panic. We have the Ten of Swords. Really don't panic. The Ten of Cups reversed. And in the middle of the reading, we have the Eight of Coins with the Ace of Swords reversed at the bottom of the deck. Let me just arrange the shot for you. Like that. This should be good. Yes, it is. Group 3. Oh boy, my voice cracked a little. Group 3, your message is very similar to another reading that I gave earlier. So I'm going to try to not repeat myself too much. And if you also chose that group, hopefully this will add some valuable nuance. But this is looking like a week of, you know, when you have a job or like a career job, like where you're a decision maker in some important part, some important function of the company, and you actually become really, really vital to that company. But then you leave the job to start a new one. However, you were so important that although you kind of did leave notes and you kind of did help train the person who would be following you, they know nowhere near what you knew. So you're kind of still on call for them, available to them to wrap up shit at your old place before moving on with the new place. That sums up the vibe of this entire message so much so that it's actually difficult for me to add anything, really. Obviously, with the Five of Cups showing up here, there is more emotion in this situation than the one that I described, but we do have the Eight of Coins in the middle of the whole thing, upright, grinding away, gradual repetition through gradual progress through repetition. That is that is what this card is all about, you know. And we have the halted forward rapid progress of the Knight of Swords reversed here, with the delayed happily ever after of the Ten of Coins, the Ten of Cups reversed. It's really again, I keep feeling like I'm just justifying how each individual card fits into the picture that I painted. Also hinted at with this Ace of Swords reversed at the bottom of the deck, underpinning the entire reading, the delayed new start, the delayed clarity, So yeah, honestly, what advice would I give you? Let me reflect on that for just a moment. Group 3, this is such a beautiful problem to have. Imagine being so valuable. Imagine contributing so much to the world around you, to the projects that you contribute to, that the people that I'm sticking with this metaphor. Hopefully you can latch it on or map it to your situation. But the people at your old job just can't get enough of you, in the sense that you're so important that you're still needed there, on top of being needed at the new place. You kind of you're you're like Brad Pitt working on two different movie projects at the same time. And as unnerving and as nerve-wracking as it can be, that's a really cool problem to have. This is the kind of problem that you get because you're too awesome at what you do, which beats the opposite. I can tell you that much from experience. So yeah, that's a good note to wrap up on. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked your reading, please give this video a like, and you can use the timestamps in the description below to jump to your Oracle card reading if you don't want to watch me pick up your reading right now. Thank you. All right, Oracle card time. This should be fairly well framed. Let me just do it like that. That will do. All right, Group A, your card is Abundance. Well, this is nice. Honestly, all three tarot readings had themes of setbacks and things like that. So this is a very fortunate omen to add on top of that, Group A. The keywords under this I Ching hexagram 55 for abundance, the keywords are plenty, profusion, generosity, fertility, ripeness, inner riches, reaping rewards, culmination, and harvest. Now, here's the thing. Reaping rewards and harvesting come after work, and it's not always a party. There are responsibilities that come with a party, but as whatever things that are reflected in your week from the tarot reading that I gave you, try to keep that abundance mindset. There's one group in particular for which your setbacks are weirdly really cool compliments in disguise. So hopefully you felt like I might have been talking to you. Excellent. Group B, your card is Know You Are Loved. This is the new moon in Libra. Honestly, again, this fits into themes that have come up in all three tarot readings of progress despite setbacks. I must say, Group B, for a week with such calm space weather, I was not expecting the tarot readings to be this intense and this tricky. But if you just remember that you are loved, because sometimes people make rash decisions when they're coming from a place of insecurity, from a place of fear. And that's what I believe that the Know You Are Loved New Moon Libra card is adding on to your tarot reading, Group B. Group C, your card is Mending. Let me look at the symbolism on this card. Give me a second. All right, so the symbolism is pretty much on the nose. These are two people working together to fix something. One of them is sitting on a spool of yarn. This is an invitation to come from a place of relating with people, of healing, of wanting to connect with people, and remembering that we're all trying our best. I think that's something to keep in mind because, if you're not going to mend, at least not break. Don't cut. Try not to cut this week and try to mend instead. I think I've looped enough. Group D, your card is Kushia, the Angel of Punishment. Very interesting card. I'm going to stare at this for a moment. Yeah, I was trying to read it beyond the surface level, but I can't, especially given the tarot readings that I gave. This is a pretty straightforward warning not to lash out at people. Try to keep your cool, try to stay cool, calm, and collected. Try to not say things that you can't take back, say things that you might regret. This is a time to think twice and speak once. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked your reading, please give this video a like. Y'all have a great week, all right? Progress despite setbacks. Take care. I'll see you soon.